For spike strip manufacturing. Welcome to this video on high visibility and high risk reduction. By 1993, it's estimated that tire deflation devices had stopped well over 16,000 pursuits. The tire deflation device was starting to become a very popular product. And as the devices started to evolve, new products were coming out. Originally, the tire deflation devices were systems. Then came the introduction of tire deflation devices, which we're going to explain in some later videos. Now what happened is we started to see a rise in incidents. By 1996, the first incident with tire deflation devices had occurred. I have a link of videos. If you'd like to go watch those videos, I'll put a link up here above where you can see some of the history of tire deflation devices and what happened with this tool that was becoming very popular and why we still see some of these incidents today. In the next few videos, we're going to be discussing high visibility and high risk reduction. And this particular video, high risk reduction, we're going to go over concealment, we're going to go over pre-planning your deployment sites, and we're going to go over protective cover. One of the things that happens when you're involved in a pursuit, you're going to the location, the call's out, there's a vehicle that needs to be stopped, you look for a location, you're operating very fast. Every second that passes by is 1 second less that you have to set up and to deploy the spikes. So you find a spot, you get to the spot, and the cover is so-so, the concealment is not so great, but you say, okay, here I am, I'm ready to deploy the spikes. One of the things about pre-planning in the video series pre-planned deployments is we go ahead and we set up these sites so that you know and your officers know where you're going to go. You already have these sites picked out. Now, it's beneficial for you, plus it's beneficial for the pursuit vehicles. Why? Because typically these spots serve as a landmark. They know where you're set up. They know what type of a landmark it is or what type of an object, so they know to back off to give you more room, more time to deploy the spikes. So it has a benefit for you and it has a benefit for everybody. Now, once you're set up, the concealment is marginal, the cover is marginal, but this is what you have. Okay, the call goes out. They've already tried to deploy the spikes on this particular vehicle twice. And the reports over the radio is that he went around them or the spikes didn't function for whatever reason. Now the pressure is on you. You're behind cover, you look out in traffic, and guess what? It's dark. You can't see. You don't know where your spikes are at. And you say to yourself, hey, I need to get closer. I need to get out into traffic. I need to be more effective. Well, what we're going to teach you how to do in this class is we're going to teach you how to deploy behind cover, behind concealment, and we're going to teach you how to use your winder in the dark, in the dusk, and how to know where your spike systems are despite the fact that you're way off the road. This is your remote control. We're going to teach you how to do this, and we're going to teach you how to set up a low visibility deployment site, a site that everybody's familiar with, a site that you know you'll be able to target the vehicle and take out his tires without exposing yourself to any danger. So here in the classroom and the next few videos, we're going to be discussing concealment, we're going to be discussing protective cover, and we're going to be discussing pre-planned locations. And we ask that you start thinking of these locations, and once you leave the class, go out where you normally patrol and learn where these locations are, or learn the types of locations. In other words, bridges, guardrails, alleyways, how to set up in a curve, all these that are very important. So thank you for watching this video. In the next video, we'll go over concealment, we'll start discussing protective cover, and we'll help you develop these pre-planned deployment locations.